Cardiff Fuss at Clemson University, and today we're looking at another one of my research trials. This trial is located at Bosqueville Golf Course near Clemson and Pendleton, South Carolina, and I would like to thank Will Landry and his crew as well as the owners for allowing us to put this trial here. So the purpose of this trial is to have late season pore control. And what I mean by late season here in upstate South Carolina is when people wait until mid to late March to try to go after pore. And you can see in this trial we try to do the same thing and see some of the results that we got, both good and bad. So before we get going any further, I'd like for T. Studemeier to be recognized as being my tech man here, and again to the Bosqueville owners and management allow us to do this work. All right, these treatments have been out for 11 days. We put these out the last day of March 2022, and we are 11 days later. We put the treatments out following a rainstorm, so it was very good soil moisture, and then we did not have rainfall for an additional 5 days. So we did not water these in immediately like sometimes we do with some of these products in other trials. All right, first treatment here is the untreated, so nothing has been done in this trial. You see the heavy pore pressure, again, heavy sea heads starting to turn the area kind of a white color. Just an undesirable situation as far as pore control. Treatment number 2 here is Syncor Metribuzin. Syncor was put out at 8 ounces per acre. Again, it was not watered in for 5 days until we got the natural rainfall. Here at the 11 days, you see very little pore control with the Syncor. Next, we have Simazine or Princep. This was applied at 1.5 pounds active per acre, which translates to 1.5 quarts per acre. Again, 11 days after treatment. Some of the plants are starting to turn yellow, but certainly is slow to be occurring and not complete. So Simazine after 11 days. Number 4 is Finale Glufosinate. This was put out at 3 quarts per acre. Again, after 11 days, you see much more significant burn and burn down of the poana. That is the brown that you're looking at. But also, you're seeing a lot more burn down to the Bermuda grass. And in this site location, it's just common Bermuda grass. But again, you're getting both burn down of the pore as well as the common Bermuda grass. Treatment 5 is one I commonly get questions about, is Curb. Curb was put down at 1.5 pounds active per acre. Again, after 11 days. Curb in the spring, through many of my research trials, is very slow to work and very incomplete to work. And after 11 days, we're seeing evidence of both. Not working very well and certainly not working very fast. Treatment 6 is Revolva. Revolva was put at 26 ounces per acre. Revolva is a sulfonylurea herbicide. We do have some resistance to sulfonylurea herbicides at this site as well as many sites throughout the state. Again, after 11 days, some of the plants are starting to turn yellow. It's still a little too early with Revolva and other sulfonylureas. It generally takes 2 to 3 weeks before you start seeing maximum effect. So, take home message here is if you want quick burn down, one of the sulfonylureas probably will not provide that this time of year. Next treatment is Dicot or Reward. This was put out at 1 quart per acre. Again, after 11 days, we saw initially very good burn down, as you might expect with this contact herbicide, the Dicot. We also saw some burn down to Bermuda grass, but being a contact product, the Bermuda grass is starting to recover. So this may be the best product or best treatment we have in this trial in terms of burning down the turf, yet not causing significant damage to the Bermuda grass. This treatment is Sureguard, Flumioxin. Sureguard is used a lot of times to control winter broadleaf weeds. It also has some activity on the poana. Then obviously provides some subsequent pre-emergent control of goosegrass. However, in this trial, the Sureguard at the maximum rate, 12 ounces per acre. Again, even though we're starting to see some of the pore turn color, it is very slow and not complete. This treatment is at Zonarate. Zonarate was put down at and we're using the 070W formulation at 10 ounces per acre. Its honor rate is amikarbazole. Again, it's kind of a salvage treatment that we use in overseeding to try to take out poa, but in a non-overseeding situation, as we see here, the effects on the poa is minimal. All right, the last treatment here is Suppress. Suppress is kind of a natural herbicide. It is a combination of caprylic acid and capric acid. These two acids have been shown in other trials, in some instances, to give us quick burn down of the targeted weed, yet not damage to turf. However, in this case, we have not seen that burn down of this mature poa, and we still have some pretty significant burn to the Bermuda grass. So, Suppress herbicide. All right, I know everyone's a little disappointed in this trial, but this is kind of what we expected. The contact products Finale and Diquat provided the best or quickest burn to the poa annua plants. Finale probably provided a little bit better burn to and control of the poa, but then it causes more damage to the Bermuda grass. Diquat, on the other hand, was flip of that. It had a little bit less burn to the poa, but then it had less burn to the Bermuda grass. So the club in question would have to make the choice. Do they want to get better control of the poa and can stomach a little bit more burn to Bermuda grass, or would they rather have a reverse of that? So at this point, after 11 days, again, the take-home message is don't wait this late to put out the herbicides. Do this back in the fall when the plants are small. That's when you can get much better control at lighter rates with better herbicides. Waiting until March or April for poa control just doesn't work very well in most areas of Southeast United States. Again, thanks for everybody for looking at this video, and hopefully it's very beneficial to you.